game started. The Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Miami's offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose.
He's going for it all. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Hurricanes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Daniels. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so at Camp Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Caught close to the marker, it's Daniels. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Hurricane! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans' offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fakes the grab on the left. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff, being we used him twice in that loss a week ago. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The running back has it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Complete to the right. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Beck. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fires to the big fella. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Quick completion on the out. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Miami. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the air, it's Childs. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Let's talk a bit about Michigan State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. And off from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's back. Fires to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Sparty. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going with the ground game left. And the ball's on the ground. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Give to the back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's back. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
They'll try to run for it. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And the Hurricanes send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on 1 time. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The lone back's got it. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first first down. This is what Spartan running backs do. They get behind their pads, they move the chains. Le'Veon Bell, among many, who've been great at that.
And Kenneth Walker, man, you pulled back a couple years ago, such a great season, too. But just that's their physicality. That's the brand that they've had. That's what their coaches embrace. You know, not being the quote-unquote main team in their state, but they're going to hit you in the face and they're going to play physical.
Now on the move. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Spartans will punt this one away. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Quick completion on the out route. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Flushed out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Hurricanes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Canes will hustle to the line. Got his man. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll try the run. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Wants to throw. It's Childs. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Finds his man. It's Kelly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to lead them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese, 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Going up top again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Hurricane. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's a passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass, and which matchup do they try to exploit? And they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully. Small gain, and now we got 4th down.
Corrals it at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Under fire. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board.
And it's on the ground. And he falls on top of his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's McCray. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Child. Got his man in the middle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Tempo in overdrive. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Floating away. Knocked down for the tackle. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead. Going into the half, I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. There he goes.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Dropping back, it's Childs. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the run, it's Lyle. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half.
And the Canes will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. On the move at the 30. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
15-yard line. First down for the offense.
The play action fake. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intent.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Michigan State.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the point after is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for blockers. And the returner goes down. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Bringing the heat. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. We're starting to get late. Dropping back It's Childs. Firing to the right, complete. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand.
Right down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan State. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Got his man. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. The Hurricanes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Going for it all. Touchdown, Miami. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Leaves it with the running back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's back. This time he's got it.
My coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when to catch it, big fella.
Finding an escape route. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's going to be interesting to see how the defense is going to try to defend these jet sweeps moving forward. They've got to have bodies in the perimeter of the field with their eyes looking at these receivers in motion because they can hand it off to them at any time.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Spartans are on the move. Back to throw, it's Childs. Trying to escape and get it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Frazier. Breaks into the open. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you bring a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Surging forward on the sneak. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Back to throw, it's Childs. Touchdown, Sparty! And here they come, almost all the way back. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the outside. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Canes are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking for a huge play. Catch inside the 25. He was oh so close to wrapping up this third quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gets the back moving. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Got his man quickly. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCray. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back on the option to give. Gets away from one, finds room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Spartans. And the comeback is on.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively?
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a connection. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. With a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
Find some fresh air. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Hurricanes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Bauman. Can't White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Canes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Punts it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Spartans in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field. You're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that